Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough and tutorial series for Crusader Kings II. In the last episode we helped our king out in taking over some of, well, the Kingdom of Sweden. So now as you can see our king is currently under, he's the Kingdom of Denmark, the Kingdom of Sweden, or Sviabjold, whatever it's called, and he only has the Chiefdom of Skane. So he's really rather weak, but our overall goal was kind of to end up becoming the king ourselves. So to do that, we actually can't do it through a war on our own. As you can see, all we have is the de jure claim of Skane, and we can do a war of independence. Now we can't do the claim on Skane. Let's see. King Yunmund holds none of your close relatives hostage. Oh, he has democracy. Oh. How does he have control of democracy? Oh, somehow democracy... Oh, I don't know how democracy ended up there. But anyways, well, we can't declare war like that while democracy is still there. So that kind of sucks. I don't suppose we can call him into our court or anything. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm looking at vassals, that's not what I want. It's court. Don't really have any way to send him to court. I could grant him a landed title, which is a possibility. Let's see, Chiefdom of Holland I could give him. Let's do that. We'll do that. Does that keep him in the court though? I think it does. Well, fudge. Alright, so ultimately I think our best bet here, and he's probably going to end up in a regency, because he's too young to hold anything there. Let's see. To the righteous poet, Communism III, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We would like you to black our plot to fabricate a claim on the kingdom of Sviabjold. Let's see. Who are you doing that plot on behalf of? Let's see. We don't have it there. Well, I guess we can accept... We'll accept it for the time being. See what happens. Oh, we gotta let it continue, and then eventually, there we go. So, let's see. High Chiefess Aletta. Oh, so apparently she's going for the plot herself? That's interesting. Well, we're supporting her plot nevertheless, so let's see what happens, I guess. So our current troops are about 4.5 thousand. We have a nice amount under our control. Probably best bet is continue raiding though for the time being. All things considered, yeah, I think that'll work. So let's get together a raiding force. Wait, maintaining mercenary band. Oh, because I sent out that one guy to do that group of mercenaries, that's why. Holdings, capper holdings. No chance of making a retinue right now with what I have there, so we can forget that. What happened to Ingrid? She died a natural death. Oh, well, new spy master. So we have Bo, he could join us. He's rather sucky though. Let's see, my wife. Yeah, all of our options there kind of suck. So let's search the realm for a new spy master. Preferably someone good. Will they come to court? Oh, I should probably just do join court. There we go. We have Yrsa, the Seeress of Holland. Let's bring her to court. Give her a few moments to make her way here. Alright, so our overall goal, I think, is going to be just to kill off King Yudmund. It's going to break apart the Empire again. But once we take him out, we'll be able to form a faction. That was the problem I was making in the last episode, was I wasn't actually forming a faction. So, yeah, but now that I actually have paid attention to what I need to do, that should hopefully work. Alright, build a spy network there. And let's start our plot. Alright, so the High Chiefess of Smolensk, she'll join. Hrafn, he'll join. Looks like a lot of people are willing to join this plot without even sending them money, so that is definitely a good thing. Alright, we're at a 174% plot power. If I recall correctly from reading through the CK2 wiki, there's different levels, like there's 50%, it kinda goes, but probably not too well. From 50% it goes up to 100% is when it really starts to go, and 150 is when it's gonna really start to go. My co-conspirator, Jarl Hrafn, has hired someone to saw through the supports of the railing on a balcony King Yudmund is known to frequent. Someone may soon take a bit of a tumble. Look out below! Alright, so our king should be dead pretty soon. And as soon as that is finished, we're going to change up. Now, one thing, if we're going to really want to do this, we kind of have to focus on the diplomacy. So we're going to take on the carousing perk or whatever. And that way we can start to focus on some of the key people we'll need for our faction. The defensive pact opposing Yudmund Gotsky has been disbanded. Success! The king fell to the ground like a piece of rotten fruit when the balcony railing gave way. A tragic accident, as far as anyone is concerned. Alright, so our new liege, who's inhabited both the kingdom of Sweden and Denmark, is King Tolir of Denmark. He has 785 people under him, and our liege's council is discontent, which means that we can form a faction now. So we'll go to the faction screen, we'll start a faction, and we want, let's see, Communism the Third. Oh, can we support ourselves? Well, I was hoping that we could support ourselves for Denmark, but it's not really looking that way. Oh, that's very disappointing. Is it because these guys are still all part of that whole... It might be that... Okay, I think I understand. Yeah, so I can start a faction, but I can still only support people who are part of that. So, in that case, I suppose our only option is to do independence. And it looks like everyone would support it. You know what? Let's go for it. We can strike quickly, take Skane, and we have a good amount of prestige as well to bring on some more forces if we need it. To do that, we'll call our vassals to war as well. Then once we have independence, we'll be able to sort of expand our holdings out a bit. I think we'll be able to usurp... We might even be able to usurp the title of Kingdom of Denmark. We might have enough land under our direct control for it. Alright, so he's calling some people in. Jarl Doder. 2.5k. A lot of people, but we still might be able to do it. Especially if we can take his main holding. Young Communism has finished his education in the ways of intrigue. I notice with pride he has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. So he's a level 16 spy master now. Or level 16 intrigue. And we have fulfilled our ambition to groom an heir. So now what? Acquire a title. Carousing. Oh, I guess acquire a title is really the only thing we can do. So we'll take that on, I guess. Alright, so the army of King Tolir is now heading towards Varend. We'll follow him to hunt him down and destroy him. And if we're really lucky, we'll capture the king as well in battle. The defensive pact opposing Helve Sarima has disbanded. Of Lithuania? It's really nothing nothing of major concern for us. Alright, we've completely wiped him out. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we actually captured him, which is disappointing. Because if we did capture him, we could, like, execute him. Alright, looks like we actually have to take some of this land around here, so we'll start doing that. Though I think with taking Skane we might get a taking war score, I hope anyways. Let's see, so occupation of Lund, well let's see, we're about to see. We go into the new month, it doesn't actually look like we got any more of an increase. And now he's calling in a whole bunch of people. Crud. Alright, if that's the case, let's raise a tribal army. We'll use that to help us out around here. I do really need to get more commanders going around, though. Put one commander there. Let's merge all of those forces as well. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Communism. I thought I already saw that. Communism should get married. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Alright, so as always, we are always looking for something good here. Someone with good genetic traits. We have a girl that's quick. Well, let's start with age first. Because we want someone around his age. At least to start it out. It's not looking too good as far as our prospects go. Actually, it's not looking too good as far as almost all prospects go. Oh, yeah. So I guess we're just going to have to take any old girl that's around. So I have Rikissa, a courtier in Marienburg. She's Germanic, though, so that'll work. Let's see. Well, we'll gain 9 prestige, but we'll lose 100. But we can take it. Anything to get the babies going. Also, I think I can raise it up to level 3 speed. To the righteous poet, Communism the Third. Blessings upon you. I accept your suggestion for them to get married. Hooray! And we've captured a few people, always a good thing. Especially if we can start a little blot going. I think we still might need a few more years from the blot that we last did, though, so. Einar was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Well, I suppose that's good. Yeah, overall our quest for independence seems to be going quite well. Oh, I do need a court physician, though. And regent. Who should I name as regent? Well, obviously someone that likes us. I suppose I could name Communism, might as well, since he's going to be the heir anyways. Now we have 2 different armies that are enemies of us, but they're both attacking, like they were attacking each other, and then now they're attacking me, and I have no idea what's going on. I really don't. But at least we almost have won this war. Oh crap. We should be very careful. Oh dear. Flee, forces, flee. Get you guys there, get you guys up there. In the chaos of battle, your men have managed to corner Jarl Dodr. He resisted bravely before they slew him. Excellent. At least we took him out. Alright, they were defeated there. Ah, they're moving too quickly. Alright, I probably need a new commander. To lead these guys. Ooh, he's a really good commander. Come on, we almost got it. They don't even have enough to take back Skane there. And look at all of the wars that he's involved in. He's involved in defending. Yeah, he's not having a good time. An old weather-bitten diplomat who has served in most of the courts in Europe agreed to take you under his wing for a few days. He's taught you many valuable tricks and how to deal with vassals and other rulers. We gained some diplomacy. Excellent. because we might need that as we continue on. I think anyways. Almost there. Alright, so how's title loss or succession working here? So the Jarldom of Skane is going to Ada, the Jarldom of Yilland is going to communism. Let's see, how does... Okay, and Yilland is communism, Schleswig and Yilland. Okay, well at least communism is getting both of those then. This war isn't going quite as I thought. I lose more men per battle than I'd planned. I need no help. The war will soon be won. I don't know why I was saying that the war is not going as planned. Okay, so we can offer peace, enforce demands. Now, one little trick that I saw Arumba doing, although it doesn't look like I actually have the option now, because the war has ended and the tribal army has disappeared. Oh wait, no it hasn't. It's right here. Unit is in friendly lands. Oh, so I had to get them back in friendly lands before to try and turn them into a looter army. So that's the trick, I guess. Because as soon as I start it, yep, then they disappear. Well, fudge. But at least we are free again. So let's see. Pick an ambition. Become King of Denmark. Yes. And can we usurp the title? Well, we can set crown focus at the very least. That's always a good sign. So what is this guy under us? He is under us. So I would say that we should be able to usurp it. Oh, you cannot usurp a title from someone who is at war. So we'll have to let him finish his wars. Then we should be able to usurp the Kingdom of Denmark title. But we will soon be the Kingdom of Denmark once again. Or the King of Denmark. I took a good look at myself about my weaknesses and strengths. After many hours of soul searching, I realized I have nothing to be ashamed of. Or, well, let's see. I can be proud or humble. I don't think I really need the piety right now, so we'll go with proud. Alright, so our forces have returned. Let's see. You guys, I'll make you into the raider force. So you guys will stand down. You're gonna be raiders, and let's get some ships here. 20 ships will work. Okay, raiders, so everything should be good. Let's go do some raiding around here. So it looks like Middle Francia has actually taken over pretty much entirely. Because King Badegisil, the Mutilator, his kingdom of Middle Francia, West Francia, East Francia. So he should be building, and the Kingdom of Burgundy. So he really should be forming an empire pretty soon, I would think. But it's not a guarantee. Alright, let's do some raiding. We'll start in Kent. Let's see. Probably do want to do the market village. Let's do that, because that's going to upgrade anyways to a castle when we do eventually move on. I think our best bet as far as all of this goes. Oh dear. I'd expect that we were going to get involved in that big battle there. Oops. Well, let's go just turn this loot in. So I think our best bet right now is probably take on Christianity, convert, and use that to eventually upgrade and go from tribal to feudal. I think that's probably our best bet overall. And my concubine is pregnant. Excellent, excellent. I actually have a lot of kids. My daughter here, will give her etiquette. We have this daughter here, again, etiquette. Oh, we can't even do anything with Hafrid here. She's part of the Ikta. Oh, is she, no, she's a full... Oh, I remember. So she came from the union with my wife, who has remained my lover, but was ended up... I think she got captured down here, and then, like, she was sent off, sold into slavery or something. I don't know what happened to her. Something weird. Look at all of those wars that he is in. My food has tasted strange lately, and I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. I don't trust the spy master to find the poisoner. The only one I can rely on is my friend. Who's my friend? Cole of Anaean. Sure. Hey, Bo has been released now. Can I go carousing with Bo? Sure. To be completely sure the food was not poisoned, Cole required certain expensive equipment, and I was the one to pay for it. Although the food tastes strange, I do not feel any different from before. The question is, if this is really necessary, do I really want to know? Of course I need to know. Take all my money. Alright, so Bo seems like he's being a little bit more cooperative. I don't have to do righteous imprisonment on him anymore, but he is refusing going merrymaking with me, unfortunately. But I will at least promote him to be on the council. With the expensive equipment acquired, Cole did a thorough examination, and it did not take long before he presented me with the result. The cook had used rancid meat in the stew and tried covering up the taste with a lot of spices, some poisonous, unless used in moderation. Satisfied with the result, I imprisoned the cook without pardon. Now, how will I find a new cook? Alright, I think best bet, build up our prestige. My liege, my work in Skane seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I have managed to fabricate a claim on the chiefdom of Skane. We'll let it go, because I already have a claim on Skane, a de jure claim, so... Let it go! Let it go! What is that big army coming from? Army of Roker. Son was born to Jarl Communism II, the third of Sealand. Let's name this one Alexander, after our long-lost brethren. My court physician is worried about my newborn son. He's a feeble little thing. Cody, you must attempt to save my Alexander. The market town is almost complete. After that, well, let's see. While little Alexander still appears slightly weaker than the other children, I swear he's much more energetic than he was a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Ragnvalder, for giving my son a second chance. No one has accepted my invitation to carousing. One person makes no feasts, so I will have to postpone it for later. Aww. Go into hiding. Who's trying to attack me? Known plots. Savenk is trying to kill King Communism. My Chancellor. Oh, now I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Well, I can ask you to end the plot. That'll work. Then I'll ask you to go carousing. Alright, and let's see if we can get you married. You used to be married to my aunt. Let's see if we can get you married to someone, a nice Germanic girl. Hooray! We got you married. And you like that, right? Fulfilled marriage wish, yes. Now let's invite you to go to carousing, so I don't have to worry about you anymore. Who else is on the council? Oh, a bastard can cause a lot of trouble, insisted Spymaster Yrsa, and advised me of a possible opportunity to get rid of the bastard in the court. Go ahead, see if your plan works. I'm pleased to hear that Sealand is doing very well and prospers. Alright, Bo. Can I invite you to go carousing, or are you still considered no because you have denied me? About my marshal. And let's see. Dear Jarl Communism, during your wife's recent visit to Vitebsk, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact. Well, let's see, you have 875. You are where? You're all the way out there? I suppose I can take it, though I'm not going to do an alliance with you because you're too far away, so. Oh, you can't join me in merrymaking, really? Okay, well, what about Folky here? I thought he was a woman for a moment, but he's actually just one of my kinsmen. So I might as well get you married too. See, she's a strong girl. You can't get married to her yet, but eventually you will. Hooray! Alright, in 10 years, Folky there will be able to produce strong children. Alright folks, so this is going to be it for this episode. We're still waiting for King Tolir to get finished with all of his wars that he's in. Once he is, we'll be able to usurp the Kingdom of Denmark from him. And then we'll be able to do some more fun and exciting things. Yeah, so it looks like our faction didn't work, but at least what we learned... let's do money. Oh, I lost. Oh well. At least what we learned here is, as far as creating factions goes, it looks like if you want to create a faction to take over a dynasty, pretty much the only way that you'd be able to do that is probably if you took out all the other members of the dynasty. Otherwise, you have to do a faction that pretty much relies on someone of that dynasty who makes up the head branch of the kingdom or whatever. So, unfortunately, we couldn't really make our factions work here today, but we're at least independent again. So now we just have to keep an eye out for a Christian guy. Let's take a look. Join court, yes. Search realm, let's search all. Search all might give us a better option. Oh, West African guy, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm looking for someone to join us who is Catholic. It's not looking really favorable though. Because why would a Catholic join us? Because, you know. So we'll have to keep an eye out for other events that trigger to take on a Catholic into our realm. Beyond that, we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you stay notified on all of my streams and videos. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below and I'll get to it and hopefully be able to help you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.